Hello, my dear family members. I hope all of you are preparing well for your upcoming LTI Mindtree exam. And as all of you know, guys, you are having the exam on 20th of September, and you must be preparing through the latest and most repeated questions. So, in this video, we are going to discuss about the most top 30 questions from basic programming and computer science. So, if you have the exam within very few days, then this video is going to be very much helpful. Please watch this video till the end so that you don't miss anything. Okay, so let me discuss the first question. Just before that, guys, one request, just free guys, please do subscribe this channel and watch the playlist regarding any component that you want, and let me know which content you want more. Let's say if you want me to upload cognizant questions or essential questions or any other company's questions as well. Also, if you want me to upload verbal ability questions or English comprehension questions or anything, then let me know in the comment sections. Just recommend me that please do this. I'll make more content on that only. I'll give importance to your comment. Okay, so let me discuss the questions one by one. And very honestly, guys, these questions are most asked, and you can guess what type of questions they're asking. So from here, if you are like preparing well, then you can get at least 15 marks. Okay, like if you are able to solve by your own, then you can get around 15 marks. You can guess what type of questions they're asking. Okay, so the first question is, which data structure is best for managing print jobs in order they are received? So in print jobs, what happens? So you have to print one by one. Let's say you are printing something, and this is the let's say first print job you got, and this is the second print job. This is the third print job. Okay, so if this is coming first, then you have to print this one only. So you have to how to serve, fast come fast serve, this technology you have used, right? So among these among these data structure, which one follows this first in first out? That is queue, right? Stack follows LIFO, last in first out, so that's why you have to use queue, right? I hope you understood. Now let me go to the next question, that is from also data structure. So as you got that from data structure, they will ask some questions in the sections of computer science. Okay, so now the next question is, which data structure is most important, most appropriate for managing a list of followers in a social media? Let's say you have Facebook, Instagram, or any other, then you know that, let's say if you are techno, okay, and you have two followers, first follower, second followers, you have a third followers, and they can also be interconnected. Okay, this is first, fourth, and this is third, they can be also interconnected. So in that case, which data structure will you use? Stack, this is not possible because here only serially you can store the followers, but not graphically. So you have to use a graph data structure to manage, to handle the followers in a social media. Okay, I hope you understood. Now let me go to the next question. The next question is this: what is the most efficient search algorithm for finding an element in a sorted list? Linear search, binary search, depth first search, or breadth first search? So I hope you have paused and tried. Let me give the answer. And very honestly, guys, these are actually asked questions. Okay, and please solve this type of questions more than that. Okay, so now the questions is, most efficient search algorithm for finding an element which is already sorted. Let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, these are the elements in an array, and already they are sorted. Now if you want to find some, let's say 3, this element you want to find, now what is the best approach, best algorithm you can use? That is linear search. If you want to find 5, then you have to go from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the worst case scenario, right? And let's say if you are willing to find 1, then this is the best case scenario for linear search. But if let's say there are 2000 or let's say more than that array elements are present, so in that case, will you use linear search to find the last element? So it will take a lot of time. So no one you will use linear search. In case of binary search, will you use that? Let's say if you are using 3, then it reduces at first it at first check if the middle element is greater than that or lesser than that. If middle element is greater, then it will find between first to this middle element. So this way it reduces the like the sections. Okay, that's why binary search will be the best searching technology in case of linear, I mean in case of sorted array. Okay, I hope you understood. Let me discuss the next question, that is this. So this is the pseudocode type of problem. This is already provided to you. Now give me the answer, guys. So let's say Python program provided to you. In case of basic programming, computer programming, this is the sections, and here there let's say 5 questions are provided, and most of them probably will be from pseudocode or output based questions. Okay, what will be the output, what will be this way they will ask. Python code, x is equal to 1 to 3, y is equal to x dot append for print y. Now what will be the content of y, you have to give the answer. Okay, now let me discuss that. So at first x is holding these values 1, 2 and 3. Now y is equal to, you have initialized x, so now y is holding all the values of x. Okay, all the values of x, but there is a catch, you have to know. X dot append 4, x dot append 4, let's say you are appending one values. Okay, so that will be inserted 1 to 3 and 4, so it is now x. Okay, it is now x. Now if you are printing y, then according to you, according to most of you, it should print only 1, 2 and 3, but the catch is it will print actually 1, 2, 3, 4. Why? Because this y is holding the reference of x, not only the values. It is holding the reference. That means it is holding like if you are appending some values in x, it will also be reflected at y as well. Why? Because it is holding the reference. So if you are changing any values later on as well, it will reflect on y, as this is referencing of that. Okay, so that's why this is the correct answer. Okay, I hope you understood. Let me go to the next question. So in the TCP IP model, which issues should you investigate first, then troubleshooting the transport layer? So guys, you can expect like this type of questions, and as you can see the questions, if you are preparing for computer science, then they're asking questions from cloud and networking, they're asking questions from data structures, and there will be questions from operating systems, and let's say SQL DBMS questions will be also there. So these are the most important topics for uh, computer science. And for basic programming, I mean computer programming, there will be questions related to output based questions. So if you want to prepare through the top most questions which have been repeated, we have all the screenshots, real questions with answers, also the coding questions earlier they have asked, and also English ability, English comprehensions, and all of these already we have in our prime material. So please refer that. Please visit topmate.io/techton.uf. The link is provided in the comment sections or in the description. So please go through that. It will be very much helpful because we have already included computer fundamentals, codings, mock test, interview preparations, and quantitative aptitude, logical reasoning, and also communication assessment live included there. You can see 5-star rated materials. Also, you can see the feedback below. And very honestly, this will be updating every day, and you will have the instant access and unlimited access. So this is the best part, and this has been trusted by more than 1,000 people. So please refer this will be very much helpful for you. Okay, please go through the link given in the description box or in the comment sections. So in this problem, what's the answer? That is three-way handshake. In the TCP IP model, transport layer issues often relate to the TCP three-way handshake. So what's three-way handshake? That is synchronization, synchronizations, then synchronizations, acknowledgement, and then acknowledgement. Okay, so this is the three-way handshake. uh, these issues at first should be troubleshoot in transport layer. Okay, I hope you understood. Still, if you don't understand, that would be also fine. Please remember, like, just remember this, it will be helpful. Okay. In a circular linked list, which condition defines the end of the list? Next node points to null, next node points to head, next node points to tail, next node is undefined. Let's say this is the circular linked list. Okay, so they are pointing. Okay, so now next node points to head. Actually, this is the correct answer. Okay, so in circular list, the last node points back to the head. Okay, that's the thing you have to know. The next question is, in C++, after allocating memory with new, what must you do to prevent a memory leak? Okay, okay. Use malloc, use delete, use free, or nothing. Okay, you have to use actually delete. This keyword will delete the unnecessary memories allocated with new. Okay, actually, if you are allocating memory with new keywords, then all the memories will be stored in heap. Okay, and those will be unused. You have to delete those. If you have not deleted, then it will actually prevent a memory leak. Okay, so better to use delete keyword to delete that. The next question is this: in if file transfer between client and servers are slow, which OSI layers should be optimized? So it is again very easy. Let's say this is the client and this is the server. So if network layer having any issue, then the file transfers will be slower. Okay, if it is optimized, then file transfer will be very fast. Okay, and you have to know what network layers is responsible for, that is routing and performance of the data transfer. So that's the thing you have to optimize. The next question is, in SQL, what does this query return? Select star from employees where salary is greater than select average salary from employees. So again, here is a subquery. Now you have to answer. Please give the answer in the comment section, guys. I'll give a quiz question after that. Just wait. So at first you have to know what it is returning. Select average salary from employees. Actually, let's say this is the salary table. Okay, so someone have 20, 30, 40. So these are the salary, let's say in thousand. Now if someone has salary greater than the average salary, this is the actually total meaning of the query. Okay, so 20, 30, 40. What is the average? 2, 3, 4. It is 5 plus 4, 9, and 4 point, sorry, 3 is the average. So if someone having 40, then he is having the he is having more salary than the average salary, right? So it is the output. So this is the thing they want. Select star from employees where salary greater than the average salary. Okay, it is returning the average salary and it is returning the salary. It is returning all the matching rows where the salary is greater than the average salary. Employees with salary above average salary. Okay, so this is the answer. The next question is shown to your screen, that is this. In our dynamic programming knapsack problem, which property holds what? So let me discuss the answer, that is overlapping sub problems via memorizations. Okay, let's say this is a big problem. Okay, so we at first divide the problems and we solve them one by one. Okay, so this is the big problem, but we divide the problems using memoization method, then we solve. So this is called this is actually happened in dynamic programming, and this solves this problem. Okay, you can see dynamic programming solves overlapping subproblems with memorizations. What is the shortest path from the node A to E? A to B3, B to E2, A to C4, C to E5. Now, if you want to find the shortest path from this node, then you have to calculate this. A to B to E is equal to 3 and 2. So this is equal to 5, and there is another way to reach to E. So that is A to C is equal to 4, and A to E is equal to 5. That is equal to 4 plus 5. That actually become 9, right? Now, if 5 is greater than 9, no, it is lesser than 9. So this is the shortest path. That is A to B to E. Option B is the correct answer. So actually this type of problem you will face, guys. If you want to know about this type of conceptual questions and this type of answers, then please refer the prime materials here. It will be very much helpful. And if you are preparing for other companies like Virtusha and Delta X or Capgemini or any other company, let's say Cognizant, Accenture or TCS, then also the materials are available there. Total 25 top MNCs questions are available. Please refer that. This will be very much helpful for your upcoming drives. And if you have any financial issue, then let me know in the comment section. Sorry, in let me know in the inbox. I'll try to assist you. Okay. Now, in a UML diagram, what does a solid line between two classes represent? The answer is, I hope you have already given the answer. The answer is associations. So it helps to like this. In case of association, a solid line between two classes you will see. Okay, in UML diagram, you will see a solid line between two classes. Let's say there is a teacher class and there is a student class. Okay, here you there is an association between teacher and student, right? So that's the thing. Like association in case of solid line, uh, solid line will represent that associations. Okay. So the next question is, you can see, merging two sorted arrays of a size n and m. What is the time complexity? That is, let's say big O of n plus big O of m is equal to big O of n plus m. Okay. I'm not discussing more. In a peer-to-peer P2P network, which statement is true? Central control, all nodes equal, single failure point, nodes can only download, all nodes equal. P2P networks have no central server, all nodes share resources equally. Okay. Peer means nodes actually shares resources equally. Okay. The next question is this: how are static variables initialized in C? Let's say this is a static variable in static int x. So if this is the code in C, then how are the static variables initialized in C? If you are not initializing anything, then it will automatically initialize x is equal to 0. Okay, so that's the thing you have to know. So option D is the correct answer. The next question is, what is the time complexity of multiplying two 3 cross 3 matrices? So the answer is big of n to the power 3. Okay. Why? It said you are using two for loops. Okay. There is a nested for loop and this is running up to 0 to n. It is also running up to 0 to n. Okay, in that case, what is the time complexity? If one for loop is running, then in that case big of 1 is the time complexity. If two for loops is running, then in that case big of n square is the time complexity. If you are running for loop nested for loop 3 times, then in that case big of n to the power 3. Okay, so you have to know that, right? So big of n to the power 3 is the correct answer. You have to know about the time complexity. That's the main topic. Okay, the topic you have to know, like from where they are asking most questions. Which class implements dynamic arrays in Java? Linked list, array list, tree set, or hash set? I'm not discussing anymore. Like array list is the actually correct answer. It can be resizable. Okay, dynamically, let's say if you want to delete something, if you want to increase something, okay, in that case you can use array list. Okay, I hope you understood. Let's say, let me go to the next question, and that will be very important because they can ask these questions to you as well. Just assume you are giving the exams right now, give the answer. You need to manage books in a library by both title and author as keys. Which data structure is ideal? Stack, hash map, linked list, or tree? if there is an involvement of key and pair title, and you are also trying to hold the values, okay, author. In case of key and value pairs, we'll always use hash map. Okay, hash map will help you to store the key and value pairs. Okay, the next question is this: in distributed systems, which synchronizations technique prevents race conditions? This will be a quiz question for you guys. Please give the answer in the comment section. Let's assume you are giving the exams right now, so give the answer in the comment sections. Okay, so let me go to the next question. That is this: in agile methodology, during which event are roadblocks discussed? Daily stand up, sprint review, or backlog refinement? The answer is daily stand up. Okay, so in agile methodology, what they do, they actually let's say this is the total task. Okay, x total task, they divide the task x by 2, x by 2, x by 2 this way. Sorry, x by 3, x by 3, x by 3 this way. Okay, and then all of these are called a sprint. All of these are called a sprint. Okay, and each sprint having multiple daily stand-up meeting, and in that daily stand-up meeting these events are discussed. Okay, roadblocks are discussed, so you have to know that. So these are all the questions I had to share you with you guys. So if you like this video, please motivate me to make more content, and let me know if you want me to upload any other topic as well. Okay, so I hope you will comment down, and please watch the playlist of LTI Mindtree. This will be very much helpful for you, and also please refer the materials. And if you have enough money and if you can afford, then please refer to the plan lord. It will be very much helpful, because here we have included top 25 MNCs questions along with all product based questions, product based companies as well. So use India coupon code, you will get the access to all of these and having more than 100 off. Okay, so I hope you will do so. So thank you for this.